This video is going to show you how to create a basic template in Microsoft Word. So we're going to go ahead and open up Microsoft Word, and I want to take a moment to explain to you why you may want to use templates. If a doctor happens to have their own preferences as far as the formatting and they don't necessarily follow the standards, you may want to create a template that is based on their preferences. Also, if you have reports that you transcribe frequently, such as a history and physical, a SOAP note, that type thing, you may want to create a template that has everything laid out to where all you have to do is put in the information from the dictation. So we've actually went ahead and created a template, and so we're going to go ahead and open that, and then we'll show you, step by step how to do everything. So this is the template that we created. It is very basic. It's not exactly, laid out to the way that many doctors may want it. We've just done this, basically to show you how to create the template, not on the formatting part of it. So what we did was we went ahead and we put in the information, and we went ahead and did the formatting, if they want it bold, if they want it cap. And as far as the date, what we did here is we did an insert and then we did date. And of course, you can set this up however you want to. It's strictly up to you, and of course how your doctor wants you, to transcribe the report and have it actually look as far as the formatting. So we created this template here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new document from a template. But first, let us show you how to save a template. So let's say you've went ahead and you've set all this up, and let's just pretend that it's a document, not a template. And we're going to go ahead and go File, Save As. Now you want to go ahead and choose where you want to save it. I recommend that you have a folder strictly for the templates for a specific doctor, or the templates that you like to use or use more, most often. So you'll want to look right here after you name it. You'll want to look right here and make sure that it says Word Template, not Document. Now you cannot override an existing template. So if I tried to save this because it has the same name as our template, it's going to tell me I can't do that. So we're going to go ahead and just name this History and Physical 2. And we're going to go ahead and save it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to close this file, and then we're going to create a new document off of the template. Now when you click on New, do not click Blank Document. Go to New from Existing, and it should take you to the folder that you saved the template in, but if it doesn't, you can always navigate over here and find it. So we're going to go ahead and open our template. Now this is now a document. This is no longer the template. So whatever you put on this document, you will need to save it as a document. And that way when you get ready to send the file to the doctor or the MTSO company, whoever you work for, the document is ready and it will not change your template. So let's go ahead and let's just put a fictitious name in here. We'll use Susan Wilson, and we're going to say that she is allergic to aspirin. And we're not going to fill all this in. Obviously, you would fill it in as you're listening to the dictation. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to save the document. Now you want to save it as a Word document. Choose where you're going to save it, and we'll just give it a name here. And we'll save it. So let's go ahead and close it. And if we go back and we open the document, you'll see that it has the information that we typed in for that patient. However, if we go and we open just the template, you'll see that that information is no longer here because it is a template and it's letting you start, from scratch to create a new document. So as you can see, this can be very useful. You can use this for, forms that you do often. SOAP notes, as I said, history and physical. You can use it for so many different things. If you happen to have a doctor that likes to have their information, on a letterhead, not that you'll be doing letters for a doctor, but every once in a while they will request, something like that. You can actually put that information, in here and save it as a template so that you don't have to sit there and type that over and over again. If you want to come down here and put, the transcription initials and everything, you can have that in the template. So just remember that this is very simple to do. There are more advanced features that you can do with a template, but I just wanted to show you the basics so you could go ahead and practice on creating templates. So go ahead and, watch the video again if you need to, take notes, and, create a template. And, you'll see how easy it is, and it will make your life a whole lot easier, I promise you, when working as a medical transcriptionist. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a very blessed day.